So I don't know if this is working with the stream. Did you get flashed by any chance?
Oh my goodness! I walked right into it.
When you position yourself, hold on. Come here. No. When you position yourself to take a shot, right? So most people are gonna be like peeking behind things, hiding behind things,
Yeah.
and you kind of have to go find them, but you want to stay close enough to a barrier or cover so that you're not exposed. And that's like in the game too, is like, the way you're gonna get somebody is when they're pushing to you.
Hard cover to hard cover.
Yeah, and so it's
see,
like this movement.
man.
Yeah, but so like
That's
at that point
the
though,
dilemma I'm running in with like FPP is and it's significant like compared to my TPP.
yeah. Well, it's because you can see a lot more around you, right?
Yeah.
It's limited visibility because it's FPP, but what you have to be mindful as well as you're learning these peaks and angles is that like where that shot has to be. Like you're doing a great job pre-firing it, but like so that it's lined up to the head, but at that point like you get some shots and damage, you gotta hide back, and it just becomes like a damage war, pretty much in a sense.
Right.
Who can out damage the other, and the
So am I running out in the open too much? Is it like
it's not that. So running in the open in TDM is going to happen, right?
Yeah.
But don't stop just because you see me, especially or anybody, right? If they're getting damage on you already and your HP is at like 75%, if you stop and shoot, you have to take a whole 100 off of them when they're already at you at 75. So the idea is that you see them, you take the damage, you hide, you wait for them to move. If they move to you, then you can get the drop on them. If not, heal, and then go to the exchange. Rotate. All those different things come into play.
The blue team leads.
Okay, we'll try.
Oh man. That's
Killing spree for the blue team.
Ah! Good. Way to run away from me. The old ghost would have stood there and shot me,
Yeah, no, I'm trying to learn. I got another question for you too.
Yeah.
I guess.
Go to lobby.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Is my stream going right now? My stream is going.
Oh, you do?
Um,
No, I was just gonna ask you, like,
did you hear my response to your question?
what? No, I didn't.
Okay. So, it's situational. You wouldn't want to be ADSing while in the same building as somebody, right? Unless it's like in the same room, sorry, right? Unless you are using iron sights or a red dot. But then at that point, like your sensitivity and your movement has to be high enough or well enough that you can aim for the head while still spraying. Right. There's no real perfect answer to that.
Yes, hey,
You know,
depends on the
it's
situation.
definitely dependent on the situation. Depends on what scopes you're working with. Depends on their movement and your movement.
I normally go like red dot and a 3 or a 6.
Yeah. So it sounds like at that point, like that the close quarters, you like the red dot.
Yeah. Really,
Outside of 100 meters, I wouldn't say like red dots like preferred. Like if you're
yeah, I play on a little iPhone 6S too, man. So
the red dot on a thirst would be okay on an ADS, but in a real confrontation, anytime you can limit your spray, because like again, hip fire, your spray pattern is wider, whereas when you aim down scope, it's the same spray pattern, but it's in a concentrated area.
Right.
So you're going to get more hit points by hitting them and getting red hit markers in the head. And so it becomes a situational thing, especially for every shooter is different. Like for me, like my Uzi, like for some reason or form, I can hip fire at someone's face all day long, really well. I can't do that with. I mean, that's just the Uzi 9mm. That's kind of the beneficial of the SMG, but I can't do that all day with the M4. I can't drop people the same. So like for me, the red dot, even the red dot at 20, like if I'm pushing somebody, the red dot, I will ADS. But if someone's pushing me 9 times out of 10, I'll probably hip fire. You know. Well, that's the thing is like in the thing too is like the.
So if you know like what direction they're coming, that would be a good time to ADS. But if they're coming at you, and
that's the cat and mouse game too. Is that like I'd rather be on the offensive, knowing exactly where they're at. So if they're going to push me, like say in a 2-stack, like I'm going to take the opportunity to change positions. So then, I can. They're not now. They're wondering where I'm at, and I know exactly where they're at because we just changed positions.
Definitely.
Right?
Change the fight to where it works in your favor.
Yes. Rotations. Like that last one. Like normally you would have sat there and turned and shot at me outside that train car, but you kept on running into the train car, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Damn, man. Yeah. Wasn't trying to bug you with it, but you seem to know what was going on. So That's the worst I've ever been beat. Dude, I'm embarrassed, man. I lost to Leon yesterday by
Don't be
one,
embarrassed.
and oh my god, man. Oh, dude, like that was so bad, man. It was like you knew how to play off of what I was messing up.
Yeah.
So,
Where'd he go?
oh yo, and did Murphy talk to you about them scrims?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. I confronted her, but
Oh man, dude.
yeah. So I'm not even mad. It's one of the things, the suspect thing, and what makes it cringy is the fact that like she pinged.
It is cringy.
Well, she pinged and then deleted. So like, where's the integrity?
That's why I couldn't find that message. She deleted it. Yo, because me and the old lady was like, it kind of caught me off guard. You know what I'm saying? And then she told me that she talked to my head man in charge, and I was, we were pretty sure that was, you.
No.
But as it went on, I don't know, man. Yeah, man, I'm not digging it. I feel like I agreed to something that I don't know.
What did you agree on?
What do I do about
I don't know. Like, so they say like the.
I thought you sent her to me to be a sub.
No. And then when I confronted her about that.
That's why when I seen you, the only post I seen was from you at Murphy, asking her if she had got up with me.
Yep.
That was it. And then from there on, I thought, yeah, so this ain't no favor to you, huh?
He said real. Bro, listen, like, so I'm not even mad. Like that was the thing. Like, if someone wants help, like it makes me feel great about.
I thought maybe y'all were partnered or something.
We aren't partnered. Well, so protocol ended up going over there, which I don't know if that was anything had to do with that. But it's like one of those things. It's like it's nice. It makes me feel really great that if someone is hurting, that or they need a player, that they're gonna come to us. I mean that they would even try to like snipe people from us. Let's just call it what it is, right? That
yeah, definitely.
You know, like if they're coming to and trying to snipe people from us, and that means that we got a good thing going, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Like they I don't know, dude. I feel pressured, you know.
Pressured out what?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like they asked me if I'd sub a match, you know. And then like they gave me this whole fucking schedule they done, and yo man, if I wanted to run comps, I'd be, you know, doing it with my clan. You know, I don't know, man. So I thought maybe you had told her like, Ghost ain't doing shit. You know.
No, no.
Yeah. So what do I do about that? What do you want me to do about that?
It's totally up to you, bro. Like,
No, I
the
mean
the
like you know.
the issue for me, what I had with the situation is that they didn't come to me, and that kind of like shows disrespect.
It's
Yeah,
disrespectful.
and the fact that she
Yeah, without a doubt.
tried to say that it this that the other, I ended up banning her from the channel.
What?
Yeah.
Yo, well, I apologize.
Yeah, like dude,
I was unaware.
dude, I have no problem with
Yeah,
people helping people, right? That's what we are. There's got to
yeah.
be a form of communication. Like if someone's gonna lie about talking to somebody about a situation to get someone to be agreeable, like that shows a lot.
Well, it was real vague,
Yeah.
you know. It, you know, and then sub, you know, one time I was like, that ain't no big deal. Maybe they just dudes told him, yeah, yeah, like he's normally on. And when she said my head man in charge,
Yeah, but so they're gonna put out this idea that you're gonna be getting access to this scrimmage or this tournament that's pre-registered. You can't change your registration once it's submitted, and then at the same time trying to weaken or whatever. And it's part of that toxicity, dude. Like you know, like in a sense, like people may have seen what was going on because they think they see and they think that we're at a weakening point. That like no, you know, we're not, and it
uh,
is like it is what it is. Like people like that's the one thing. Like you kind of find out who your friends are. You know, um, the
yeah, no, definitely.
community is toxic. Regardless, things are going to happen. If not to us, it's going to happen to somebody else, and that's a shame. That there are people out there like
Yo, I
that.
just seen this whole thing at a completely different angle. Wow. Like, oh man, no, I see. Yeah, no. Hey man, I
That's all
apologize.
good.
I yeah, I should have definitely talked to you first, instead of just assuming off of, you know, uh, yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't know. I don't know her. That's my lady. My bad. Yeah, because we put a lot of thought into it. Because you know, I mean, I don't know. Like, I wasn't looking to like do any comps at this
No,
time. You know, don't feel ready for it,
no,
or
you got a lot of training to do, and that was like, well, like what it,
yeah, man.
I was like trying to figure out what the real intention was, right? Because like, there's a lot of
Yeah,
players out there. Ghost, you're a great player. You're fun to be around. She's right. You listen to
yeah, I appreciate
instructions.
that.
You do those things. But you know, like we just went. I mean, you know, I guess maybe she saw what you did with Leon, and she thought, well, blah blah. But like, you know, I just went like 26-6 with you. I did. I did.
Yo,
I did.
man,
I did.
don't talk
I
about
did.
that.
I didn't screenshot it. You're
Yo,
good. Um,
I did, man. That's to keep me humble, dude. That's like anytime I go to thinking I'm good, I'm gonna look at that and be like, damn. Yeah, but I think it's like 4, but I'll take the
yeah, I
6.
think you had 6, bro.
Uh,
Um,
but yeah, no. How do you propose I go about resolving this?
Uh, you know they got you signed up.
Like,
They got you subbing on the girls' team, by the way.
yeah, I seen that. Man, dude, I don't know any of them neither. Like, I literally know none of them. I'm not a real like outgoing person, so it's quiet. They don't do like a bunch of like call outs. Definitely no OP call outs. And hell, half the time it takes me hearing it twice to, you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know. I'd wonder why you'd. I don't know. Makes sense now. I feel terrible for real. Like, uh, I bet that looks shady as hell from your point.
It was definitely suspect from looking at the.
Ears
Yeah,
up pretty good.
yeah, I totally understand, bro. Yeah.
So like, I don't know, man. To see somebody that's like been on both sides, and then I don't know,
Make the
man.
best out of it, bro. Each day.
Dude, and
Each day,
that server,
bro.
man, that you made, that was some deep stuff, dude.
You like that? The
Like,
incursion? Bro.
man, I really like that, dude. Like,
It needed to happen.
man,
I've been thinking it's been on the back burner for like a week, and the girls like, oh, no more channels, no more channels. I was like, I gotta do it.
nah, man. Like, that comes just in time, too. Like, that's some uplifting stuff, you
Yeah.
know? Like, I don't know. But, not trying to get all sentimental.
That's what I was like.
But,
I got done the other night. I'm like, oh man, like this is so sappy, guys. Like, can I go back to being a
you know
dick?
what I'm saying? Yo, like, I sat here and talked about it for 15 minutes. I was like, man, dude, that's crazy,
Yo,
'cause,
the crazy.
I mean,
It goes.
most of the
Go ahead.
time, we are toxic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy to see somebody, like, come out and, I don't know, man. That's why I follow you,
I
man.
appreciate it.
Like, you're a damn good leader,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Like,
The crazy thing is, it's not even high, bro. Like, this is completely sober.
hell yeah. Oh, man.
Alright, I gotta go stream this event. They messed up that second game.
Yeah, man. Yo, I appreciate the advice though on the so should I run this next scrim with them if they're still doing it or
Why
whatnot?
not, bro? Go get that. Go get it. Go hear what you see what you hear, grow from what you know that any opportunity you can get in a game with a different team, you're just seeing things from a different perspective, you know.
It makes me like home a lot. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, someone asked this stream like, does TMGN have a team in there? Like, no, but we got a player.
Hell yeah. Best potato on the field, man. OP bot.
Hey, Jess.
No, man.
Alright, guys.
Hello.
Love you. I'll see you in there, Ghost.
Right, man. Don't tell nobody about that 1v1.
You got the screenshots, bro.
That's between me and you.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Alright, brother.
Bye.
Alright,
Bye.
later.
are like the biggest joke ever. I cannot believe these are an actual.
Hey, you gonna bitch, you faggot. Nah, not you, dog cat. Y'all should push together. Good for you.